Through 5 games, it's been a series to remember so far. And we should be in for more great theater here. Will it end tonight? It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, obviously things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, and here you see the results of those first 5 games, and it's been everything that we could have hoped for. And now at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. And judging by the noise that this crowd is making, that will not be an easy task.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about keeping the series alive?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Danny Salazar gets the ball with a world championship on the line. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, he did his job in his last start. He threw 7 complete innings, but still didn't get a decision. We'll see if he can get the W this time around.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Settling in now, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it, but it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Addison Russell will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And it's full now, 3-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, and that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
Here's the 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kipnis has it on to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I'm watching the man they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Ian Wolf will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, wasn't really a friend of the bullpen. Only went into the 5th inning, ended up with a no decision. He'll look to go a lot deeper in this one.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the last place you want to hit the ball against this team, right field. He won the Gold Glove Award last year. You can go get him with the best of anyone.
Into the box, Michael Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready now, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Cespedes going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Number 8. We'll dig in now, coming off one of the best offensive performances we've seen in a World Series game for quite some time.
Oh, really just a game for the ages there. He put on a one-man show, and you can bet he probably won't see the same kind of pitches that he saw last time out. He'll be a lot more careful when he's at the dish.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Lonnie Chisenhall set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
1-1, here it comes. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
We've seen him use his speed more than once here this postseason, and he's on the run again here as he gets into second with the stolen base.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Chopped in front of home plate. Montero gonna have to hurry, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. After 1, no score. Jorge Soler will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Here's a high pop-up. Kipnis settles under it near second, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, center fielder.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 8, catcher,
Miguel Montero will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Yan Gomes strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
A little bouncer. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
batting 7,
Carlos Santana gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Right side and right into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young. Javier Baez steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
now batting,
Jason Hayward will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1 and 2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
first baseman number 44.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Third inning, no score to this point. In there, and it's even now, 2 and 2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Just out in front of that one, still 2 and 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A golden Abraham Almonte digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward will wait on it. 1 down.
Batting 9.
Giovanni Urshela will get his first cuts here.
Giovanni Urshela.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Montero gathers, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Left fielder number 23.
Michael Brantley will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
I tell you, when it's done right, it looks so easy. I mean, this ball is put down almost equidistant from all 3 guys that had a shot at this. Perfectly done.
Francisco Lindor is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Chris Bryant is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. His 4th long ball of this series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Cubs,
Jorge Soler in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
On the ground near home. That's a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
now batting,
Yoenis Cespedes steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. High and deep to right center. Almonte going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Number 8 stands in. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 6th of this series. And with it, the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Standing in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. High in the air into shallow left center. Schwarber moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number
Yan
10.
Gomes digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Scorched to third. Bryant is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Line toward right center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. Oh, and this goes right past Montero all the way to the screen. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece. Javier Baez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. If he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that misses 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Into the box now, Addison Russell pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo Ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 3-1. Here it is. Drilled to the right side. Kipnis ranging deep into the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Abraham Almonte comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Chopped toward the second baseman. There's Baez, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Giovanni Urshela.
Stepping in, Giovanni Urshela. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hit to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Left fielder number 23.
Michael Brantley steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We played 5 full. Chris Bryant will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Set to deal on 2-2. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Jorge Soler waits on deck. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Jorge Soler will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Now batting,
Yoenis Cespedes will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
the batter, number 9, second base.
Javier Baez steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. Score remains tied. Francisco Lindor We'll try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Hit to first. Rizzo is there. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, number 8.
Number 8 will step in now. 2 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty good one so far. We'll see if they pitch him any differently right here in this at-bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, you're going to have some things go your way. And I didn't really think this had a chance to stay fair, but sure enough, it bangs right off the foul pole, and that, folks, is a home run.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
The catcher, number 10,
Yan Gomes will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the series, and the Tribe have opened it up to 4-1.
Well, they're starting to make it look awfully easy out there. When he gets a pitch he can handle, this becomes their second home run here in the inning. So they're starting to get some pretty good swings against him now.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Will Harris will come in and pitch now.
number 36, Will Harris.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 41.
Carlos Santana will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Hard hit towards center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. We've got more. It's Game 6. Back here in Cleveland, Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now. But before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Jason Hayward is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Addison Russell will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Here's Hayward taking the turn at third. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 4-2 game. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Sean Armstrong will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
And I think right there, that's what you might call a statement fastball out of the bullpen. Right down the middle. He's basically saying, hit it if you can.
Chris Bryant gets another shot. And if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Almonte ranging back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The run scores from second. And he's going to get there. And he's in at third now as the tying run after the one-out triple.
This triple chases home their second run of the inning. And still with only one out, you've got to figure they've got an excellent shot to make this a 3-run inning.
Kyle Schwarber stand in now in as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. Hit hard to the right side. 3 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And another foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Almonte sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score from third on the sacrifice fly, and we are tied here in the late innings.
When he steps to the plate, he knows exactly what he's got to do. And this one's deep enough to get the job done, and that ties up the ball game.
Jorge Soler digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Stretch time here at Progressive Field, and we are tied 4-4. Striding into the box, Abraham Almonte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat, hitting left-handed.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Giovanni Urshela will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
And that is not good.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. hit to third. Bryant's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Left fielder number 20.
Michael Brantley ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
To first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Still all square at 4 apiece. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Carlos Villanueva is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Hot shot on the ground is short, right to him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher
Miguel Montero stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. High in the air and deep to left center field. Brantley going back, still going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away. Dexter Fowler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that, you're pumping your fist, your intensity's a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Matt Caesar.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jordan Pacheco is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Tommy La Stella is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. Francisco Lindor will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in.
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Number 8 will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, and it's now 6-4.
Well, you talk about guys that have hit 3 home runs in a World Series game. Well, it's a pretty short conversation. Let's see, you got Babe Ruth, Reggie Jackson, Albert Pujols, Pablo Sandoval did it as well, and now this man right here. I mean, this is unbelievable. This is the kind of game that he's going to be reminded of until well into his golden years, and good for him. This has been just a truly great performance.
Pedro Strop is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, and it's now 7-4.
Oh, and this home crowd is digging this. That's going to push the lead up to 3 now here in the bottom of the 8th. And with each extra run that scores, it just makes it more and more improbable that they'll have a chance to blow this thing in the 9th.
In now, Yan Gomes runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Interesting ploy here. He's already beaten these guys with the long ball. Now he's trying to play a little bit of small ball and bunt his way on. A good play here takes care of him, though. But for me, you got to use all your weapons as a hitter.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ballgame so far.
Oh, I see what you did there, Matty. That's nice. No way you just came up with that on your own.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ballgame. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Abraham Almonte will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. C.J. Edwards trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
C.J. Edwards.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Runners on the move for second. The tag, and he is out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. The Indians on top, 7-4. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Addison Russell will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the 9th.
Well, it's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Liner towards second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. Anthony Rizzo ready to take another shot. He went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
How about it?
Chris Bryant gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. High and deep to left center field. Almonte racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it 7-6 now.
Up next for the Cubs.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Soler. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Kipnis is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Smoke toward third. Urshela is there. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 7-7 game.
Now batting.
Jordan Pacheco strides to the plate with 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run over at first base. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Tommy LaStella.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So digging in now, Jason Hayward, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And not in time as the second run scores. Coming to the plate again, Addison Russell, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Brian Shaw will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. 3-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here. Leading off the inning, Giovanni Urshela, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Pacheco has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Left fielder number
Michael Brantley will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Now, 3-2 with a 2-run lead. This has to be in the strike zone. You can't work the corner here. This has to be right at it.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Francisco Lindor makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Number 8 will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike. 3rd double of the game for these guys, as you see the comparison there. Hit hard on the ground to third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Well, just a really nice come-from-behind victory here as they took the lead in the top of the 9th and then made it stand up. All in all, a tough loss here for this home crowd.
And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 9-7. Good night from Cleveland.